Hear this. I remember I was going to fly to England, and the cost was quite manageable, 6-hour flight. Then when we returned from England, I wanted to fly to Benin. It was 3 times the cost of flying to London from Ghana. Then I said, let's go to Ethiopia on a pilgrimage, Rastafari pilgrimage. It was 4 times the cost of traveling to the UK. And I asked myself, remember in the days when all our mobile phone calls and even our landline calls would have to go through England before going to any other person we're going to speak with? It's colonialism. They make it difficult for you to integrate. It is beyond just fuel costs and taxes. It is a calculated attempt to disintegrate you, never to make you integrate. The day Africa unites is the day Africa shall realize its real potential. They don't want you to reach there. They saddle you in debt. They make sure that you continue to eat the crumbs from off the table. They make sure that you become non-entities. Why should I be flying to Benin here and the air flight is so terrible? And some people tell you, oh, it's because of the lack of passengers. A lot of people want to go by road. For that matter, the airline has to fly with just a few people, and they have to be able to meet their costs. And for that matter, they charge you for even people who are not flying. It's terrible. Africans must own their own airlines. Africans should be able to open the borders. If you thought flying was so sickening, try to go by road. You would swear that it was a mistake you were African. Try to go to Nigeria. At the Seme border, it's like the gates of hell. Nigerians even prevent fellow Nigerians from going in. They want to take money from them before they go in. You can show them a whole library of documents. They don't care. They will ask you, na document, na paper we they chop. Na paper we go chop. Settle. Such foolish people there. Such foolish Africans who are not ready to open the borders for African people to unite. When I am in Holland, I drive all the way through Germany, drive all the way through Belgium, and drive all the way into Paris. And if I want to go, I go more. No single policeman stops me at any border. I just pay my taxes, my road tolls, and there I am, flying like the kite. But here, every border, they want to inject you. And when you look at the syringes they are injecting people with, it looks like they were manufactured in 20 BC. Very, very sickening. Some of them as dirty as the dirtiest thing you can think of on earth. Why do you do this to your fellow Africans? The other day I was going to Benin by road. I like to travel by road. I don't like air travel because I fear flying. When I got to Benin, in fact, at Togo border there, they wanted me to pay money. And I asked them why. They said, because you are entering Togo. I said, yes, it's the same Africa. We are all part of the OAU. And at the same time, the ECOWAS. He said, it doesn't matter. I needed to pay. I said, I don't have to pay. He said, you must pay. I said, I will not pay. He said that you must return to your country, you arrogant idiot. My brother, my sister, there was a concert I needed to play in Benin. When they finally allowed me to pass, they asked me if I had the papers for meningitis. I said, yes. Do you have the papers for yellow fever? I said, yes. Then they thought about another disease and started speaking French to me. Plenty French. I said, well, I can manage with the French, but the technical names of diseases you are mentioning to me in French, I do not understand. The man said it was not his problem. He needed to inject me for a disease I did not know. Why must we inject me? He said he must inject me before I will pass. I said, are you injecting everybody here? Benin was the same thing. Dirty syringes, they wanted to inject me. Why? Is it a biological warfare? I leave it here. Well, my name is Blakk Rasta. I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you. My guest, Dr. Anthony Richards, is in the house.